misinformation I hear is that, abnormal cycles or just what is an abnormal cycle or missing your period or skipping a period is normal.
Okay.
That's one of the biggest ones because it's not, and a lot of people have confusion around that.
Okay. So let's have a follow-up on that.
Yeah.
So missing your period is not normal.
No.
But at what point do you have a normal period?
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of defining what it is. So I think,
right.
So in the OBGYN world and women's health, we talk about your period being a vital sign. So, you have all these things that people really acutely pay attention to. So blood pressure, heart rate, respiratory rate. Right. But in women's health, we talk about even more important sometimes is the cyclical nature of having a menstrual cycle. And that basically tells us that everything is working, right? From your brain to your pituitary, to your endocrine system, to your ovaries, to your uterus, to your vagina. All of those things are working and they work in this really beautiful cyclical way. And so I think there's a lot of misunderstanding about what a normal cycle looks like. I hear that all the time. Sometimes December, we always joke about the long months, but in December specifically, because that's the month we're in, I always hear I had 2 cycles in December. Yes, absolutely. If you're a 25-day cycler and you got it on the 2nd, you're going to get it again on the 31st or right. And because they're longer months. And so a normal cycle for you is the cyclical nature where the timing is consistent. So a normal cycle is anywhere actually from 21 days to 35 days.
And I'm assuming this is without any kind of intervention like a birth control or therapy or anything, just completely biologically normal. No
very important to mention because things like the IUD, things like birth control can shorten your cycles. They can skip your cycles. I mean, we can do lots of different things with cycles, but having a cycle that is consistent. So for example, and again, I know it sucks, but if you're a 21-day cycler and you're really getting a cycle every 3 weeks, it's still considered normal. And what we're looking at normal is that it's happening pretty consistently, either 21 to 22 days every single month.
I see. Okay. Yeah. So that's like having a healthy blood pressure for a woman is having a healthy, consistent cycle every 3 weeks.
Absolutely. Okay. And so I think where people get sidetracked too is the apps. That lots of people come into the gynecology space with apps and they're wonderful in many ways, but they are really typically designed for people that are average cyclers of 28 days. So the normal cycle is every 28 days. And when you log your cycle, it's basically playing with statistics. When should you ovulate? Well, you're a 28-day cycler 2 weeks before that every time.
You mean on your cell phone?
Yeah, on your cell phone.
I'm sorry, guys. It's about lunchtime. She says apps. I'm thinking appetizer.
Oh. I love it.
Leave it to me to think that.
I mean, I apologize. No, that's fine. I just ate. So yes. No.